ladies and gentlemen. No, I am not heading to Margaritaville over here, Patty C. The C stands for cuts, by the way. I got the old LA Lakers Hawaiian shirt on because the NBA is back.
Giving up on the Sixers season already,
dude, I done gave up on the 76ers season about, 4 months ago or something like that. Good morning, everyone. A happy Monday. I know we're all heading back to work today on it's a pretty foggy day over here in Florida.
Very foggy day.
It is Super Bowl weekend, yet the NBA is taking precedent today. I took precedent this weekend. I cannot believe it. We will talk all these trades. Of course, we will be doing some Super Bowl conversation as well. I know, Britt Breaks. I know. I mean, one of the most unbelievable moments I felt like almost transcended the NBA, just in terms of all-time Twitter moments, all-time online moments in sports. But also, speaking of all-time online moments, before we look over at sports, Patty C., what happened this weekend, man? I heard we hit some pretty big cards.
Oh, man, it was an absolute epic weekend, Joshy. I'm talking, I think we're on, well, at least me, I'm on a 9 straight breaks. 101 with a 101.
9 straight breaks with a 1-of-1.
Hit 11 alone on Saturday.
You had 11 1-of-1s on Saturday.
On Saturday, 11 1-of-1s. Only did one break yesterday. You know, I had to pull a 1-of-1, a little Shohei Mike Trout yesterday.
Are you serious?
Dual 1-of-1. We pulled the Mickey Mantle cut out over the weekend. Bryce Harper 1-of-1. Shohei 1-of-1. I mean, it's been an epic weekend so far at Suncoast Sports. And last night, the boys put the Sadaro from the old good old Japan, 1-of-1 in all of 800+ career home runs. It's been crazy weekend here at Suncoast Sports.
Well, thank you, Chandi. I appreciate it. I've been holding this back for quite some time. I had to take a break from the Zach Bond jersey. I thought today would be an acceptable.
Behind you.
Yeah, I mean it's still here. I thought today would be an acceptable day to get a little change in pace here and go with the Lakers shirt. Absolutely. That's a good point, Britt. So I feel like, I'll be wearing this around the office today, just another day in Florida. But hold on. Mickey Mantle
cut at a definitive.
And if correct me if I'm wrong, Yogi Berra in the same break?
Yogi Berra was the night before.
Okay.
Going to the same person.
Who?
Boron.
Damn, man. Boron has been on a heater.
Oh, also hit the Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout 1-of-1. Also hit the Shohei Ohtani 1-of-1. Oh, and I almost forgot Yoshinobu Yamamoto printing plate autograph. 1-of-1.
All this weekend.
I
got my work cut out for me today. We got a lot we got to get on the old Instagram today. My goodness, Pat. Have a weekend.
I know. I can't wait.
If you were just joining us, yes, we recap some of our hits. We will talk a little bit of sports cards all day as well. It's always on the table. You throw out any topic, I will do my best to answer it and talk about it. But for a lot of you, slab or no slab, we keep this thing rocking and rolling. 1 month now, by the way, of slab or no slab. We've been running this thing for a full month now, slab or no slab at 10 a.m. I'll throw a little trivia question out here. Little hint for you. Luka Doncic trivia today. All right, there you go. A little hint. Luka Doncic trivia.
Why would we be talking about Luka Doncic?
I wonder why.
Dude,
a little Luka Doncic trivia at 10 a.m. today. And then at 10:45 a.m., we run a giveaway for you. No strings attached. If we're able to get that trivia question at 10 a.m. Eastern time, we run our first giveaway. It's a 50-card wheel. 3 of those cards are PSA graded slabs. Trying to think. I had a Jason Terry auto last week. What did I add this morning? Spencer Steer rookie card number to 75. Come on, Terry, back it up.
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Can't remember now. It was from Spectra. It was Tank Bigsby rookie patch to 75 added to the wheel.
Auburn Tiger there.
There you go. But all right, Pat. I was expecting all weekend in my head. I'm racking my brain like, all right, Super Bowl week. Time to buckle down. Time to talk the big game. Birds and Chiefs. And then this weekend, what were you doing? Was it Saturday night?
Saturday night, I was sleeping, actually.
You were asleep?
I woke up.
You woke up to the news?
I got like 4 straight text messages, phone ding, ding, ding. I was like, something. I was like, something went bad on the stream. So okay. I roll over. I pick up my phone. I got all my boys texting me, all Knicks fans saying, bro, what the heck? What's going on? I was like, oh my God, did the Knicks just do something stupid? Went on Twitter, or X, excuse me. And I saw the tweet. I went, yeah, that's fake. Went right back to bed.
Yep.
Right back to bed. I woke up at like 8:30, turned on ESPN, and went, oh my God, it's real. What the heck? I mean, did anybody else think that was fake? Ben, be honest.
Would we be able to do a poll real quick, actually? Because I thought it was fake.
There's no way.
I 1,000%. That wasn't a trade. That was a drug deal. Did Antonio Brown say that, Johnny? I didn't see it. Everyone had the same reaction. That's fake.
Yeah.
I was in bed as well. I think 12:15 in the morning. I want to say the news broke.
Yeah.
This was that's awesome, Charlie. He's undefeated on Twitter. I hate to admit it.
CT ESPN, babe.
I was in bed. I think I was like just going to bed after a couple games of Rocket League late night on Saturday. Very exciting life I lead. And I'm going to bed and I'm texting my buddies. I'm like, guys, are we seeing this? Are we seeing this? All of us, fake. Then Shams.
Yes, when you have to confirm that this is real, like that it's not a troll account or something, that's when you know that the trade was absolutely crazy.
Then Shams posted on Instagram. Even on Instagram, it looked fake. He posted like the tweet again on Instagram with like 10 red alert emojis, and everyone was like immediately getting like the Twitter sleuths saying like he's never posted anything like this before. He has to be hacked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm so ahead of myself. Here's the actual trade. The Dallas Mavericks, if you've been living under a rock, are trading Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and 2029 first-round picks. Sources tell ESPN, 3-team deal that includes Utah. I think Utah got Jalen Hood-Schifino and 2 second-round picks.
Utah was just there to spread around some money.
Someone said Danny Ainge getting in on this deal like a crackhead or something like that. I mean, y'all get any more of those second-round picks? That was Danny Ainge this weekend. I'm here for it. But holy crap, this was one of the most exciting things I've seen in sports in a long time. I love when sports kind of transcends itself, where the trades are more exciting than the actual action on the court.
Absolutely.
There are so many ways to break down this trade. For those who don't know, I work on pretty extensive rundowns, and I know Pat, his laptop doesn't have it. I have 7 different numbered points I have about this trade, and without further ado, let's dive into the trade.
Let's dive into
so,
it.
Patty, see, the first thing I'm saying here, the Lakers won this trade, right? Like, to me, I think the Lakers won this trade. I'll say it again.
I'll play devil's advocate.
All right, go ahead. The Mavericks are sending Luka, Kleber, and Markieff Morris for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. The first-round pick isn't even next year, right? Like, this is still a first-round pick where, like, you don't even know who. All right, so 2029, whoever you're drafting is probably what, middle school right now?
Yeah, more than likely.
Like, that's insane to me that you were able to get all that for Luka Doncic and some decent players, right? It's not just Luka Doncic, which I think still would have been a fleece. Ben, can you play that first clip I have hyperlinked? But go ahead, Pat. 8th grade, did the math this morning. Yeah, so Craigor's saying you're trading Luka Doncic for someone who's in 8th grade right now. And, of course, Anthony Davis.
Yes, of course.
Pat, what do we got? You're going to try to make a case. Real quick before you do, did you see this video? This was in Dallas. Ben, you can feel free to roll the clip. This was in Dallas. The day after the trade broke, Mavericks fans brought a coffin to the American Airlines Arena. Look at this one fan over here. Why? I mean, I feel for Mavericks fans because I do think this is the only acceptable reaction to that trade. But Pat, go ahead.
First, did you see that guy? Did you see that guy went after the trade, like outside the arena? He was like, "It's like somebody shot JFK again." I was like, dude, first of all, what the heck what correlation is that? First of all,
Dallas, just because it's in Texas. I mean, JFK got shot in Arlington, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like, people are saying it's the biggest tragedy in Texas since JFK got shot. Pat, I mean, it's horrible.
All right, well, for this season alone.
Go ahead, Pat.
For this season alone, I don't think there's a clear winner on this season alone, personally. Again, the Los Angeles Lakers just got a 25-year-old superstar. Okay, no way around it. But they did just lose all rim protection, all interior defense. They no longer have any interior defense. If they don't make another move, I almost call the season a wash for them.
Are you being serious right now, Pat?
I'm being dead serious. Josh, how do they have to score 140 points a game if they're going to be winning a championship?
Dude, here's the thing, though, and I hear what you're saying, and I've heard a lot of people make this point.
First of all, they got rid of even what's his name? Christie was a great defender for them.
Christie's not bad. Don't get me wrong.
Anthony Davis, obviously a very, very, very good defender. Who's going to be playing the 5 for them, though?
Who cares? Honestly, Pat. First of all, I think you could play LeBron James in the 5 if you really wanted to.
He's gonna get bodied. It's okay.
A la almost like Magic Johnson back in the day. If you want to go full circle with this Lakers team, don't get me wrong, Pat. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm this basketball savant who can scheme up a good defense for the Lakers. But my rebuttal to this to you is: have you watched the NBA in the last 3 years? Mm-hmm. Nobody plays defense. There is no defense. To me, I
Celtics
don't,
do.
What's that?
Celtics do.
All right, I'll give you that. Celtics do play a little bit of
who
defense.
won the championship last
the
year?
Celtics. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say the Lakers are all of a sudden a favorite to win the finals or that this move
They
made them
won't
better
even
than
get.
the Celtics.
They're not even going to get. They will not get to the Western Conference Finals. Guarantee that. 110.
Guarantee?
I can guarantee they will not get to the Western Conference
Now
Finals.
listen, I am not gonna act like on this show. I've been very on the record about how much I hate the NBA and how little I've watched it. So I'm not gonna pretend, right? I'm not gonna pretend. I'm gonna be honest about that. But Pat, my knee-jerk reaction to this trade, right, is that you just got potentially the best offensively. Offensively, you could have gotten the best offensive player right now in the entire NBA, and certainly for the next 8 years in the NBA. No-brainer move for the Lakers. I think they absolutely
for
won
the
it.
future. It makes perfect sense. But right now, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna have a lot of success this season. Personally, just because again, we already know Luka. Josh. You could probably go out there and guard up any guard in the league better than Luka.
I don't know.
I mean, this guy don't play defense. Again, it's 25-year-old superstar for the. And again, like Krager said, it makes perfect sense for the Lakers because guess what? LeBron James, you ain't run this team no more, buddy. We're not on your timeline no more, buddy. We got a 25-year-old superstar now. See you later, buddy. We're on Luka Doncic's timeline now in Los Angeles.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a win-win, I think, for the Lakers. And there was some speculation.
They need a big man. They need a big man that can protect the rim. If they can go out and do that before the February 6th deadline, I will change my stance on that Western Conference Finals thing. But for right now, again, and don't forget, dude, people are gonna sit here and pretend like AD's a bum or something. Kyrie and AD could make a little bit of waves.
That's kind of what I wanted to ask.
Dallas.
You actually think
pick and roll offense might be pretty good? They got a great now rim protector down below in Dallas.
So you actually think this makes sense for the Mavericks, right?
No, I'm not gonna go that far.
Okay, I was gonna
I'm
say,
just playing devil's advocate here. I want to know what the reaction was in LA when they called up. It's like, you guys want Luka? And they're like, really? Are we being serious here? And they're like, yeah, we want. The problem I have with this trade is that they were so locked in on getting Anthony Davis that they did not shop him around. There's one team that they called and saying, you guys want Luka.
I didn't see that.
You got to go get the farm for this kid, man. You could have walked away with. I mean, think about it, Michael. We gave the Nets 5 first-round picks.
Right.
For Michael Bridges.
Right,
who's
right,
again
right.
a
Which is crazy, man.
It's not that.
I feel like it's okay.
5 first-round picks in the NBA is not the NFL. Again, if you're a team that is in the playoffs year after year and you're drafting in like the mid-20s, then like you're not gonna get a great pick. Again, 2029 though in Dallas, if everything goes bad, dude, they're gonna probably have to move off both those guys and just start a rebuild.
Oh, 100%. I don't know Kyrie's age exactly, but I have to imagine by 2029 he's not gonna be a spry chicken.
Well, rumor is that Luka Doncic is walking around about 275 right now.
Well, and so Britt says plot twist. Luka told Mavericks he's retiring next year. I don't think that's quite the plot twist. And Krager says,
and giving up how much million? I mean, he just lost
116 million is the number. What's up, Walker? Good morning to you. Walker says, Luka gonna feel what it's like to be an American. Texas, no income tax. Cali, income tax is heavy. And Walker, I do want to touch on that.
That's a good point.
In just a moment. I think it's
He's
an
like,
interesting.
screw this, I'm going back to Spain.
It's an interesting angle of it, Walker. Honestly, what's up, Yob?
Let's go, baby. Fins up. Even though we suck, fins up for life.
So okay, to me, Pat, I think it's a lot simpler than all of this. The one thing that I don't totally believe is they said Luka didn't even know about this. Like they weren't even talking about this.
I don't believe
that
LeBron didn't know about this.
I don't believe that LeBron didn't know about
bogus.
this. There's one thing I am certain about with this trade. Mark Cuban would have never allowed this to happen.
Oh, Mark Cuban, when he saw that trade. First of all, I don't know if you guys saw the quote. He said, if it was between divorcing my wife or trading Luka Doncic,
catch me in the lawyer's office
and signing those divorce papers. And Mark Cuban, again, if you guys don't know, he sold most of his. He's still minority owner, but he's not part of the basketball operations anymore. So he is fuming. I mean, he's probably like, I'm telling the rest of my screw that. I'm out.
To me, man, I never feel bad for Mark Cuban, right? This guy is winning at life. This guy's winning at life. That guy really cared about that team. He shouldn't have sold them, but Mark Cuban would have never allowed this to happen. This was, in my opinion, as simple as a salary dump.
If that's how you want to get Cuban out, though, that's not a good idea to save to sell away your 25-year-old superstar for. Again, I'm not gonna say a bag of chips. I really do think Anthony Davis is a great player. A great player. Can't stay healthy, but again, they're both. And it's funny now that you think about it. They're both hurt. Like, when's the last time you saw two injured all NBA players just get traded for each other in the middle of the season? I'll tell you when, never, because it's the first time it's ever happened.
So, all right, Pat, and this is the first time I've ever seen a trade like this, except for a couple examples.
It's probably the most surprising trade that's ever went down in the NBA.
Yes, maybe in all of sports, honestly. I kind of want to look at a few case examples later.
And there's also another trade that we'll probably end up talking about.
We're talking about it next. Johnny 7544 says, not a bag of chips. Maybe a piece of old brittle or plastic. Johnny, all right.
He's 30. He's only 30.
He's only 30?
I'm pretty sure AD's only 30, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that goes to show you the disrespect
Again,
all
he came
of
out
us
as a freshman out of Kentucky. So, yeah, I'd say he's about 30 right now. Again, I don't have my laptop. It unfortunately broke when I got here this morning. Yay.
So I've slandered the NBA. I know a lot of you out here, whether you collect or whatnot, this last year and a half, it sucked, man. It has sucked. For you guys and for Pat. I'll answer first. In the NBA?
Oh, it's been great for me. What are you talking about, dude?
For me,
it's the best the Knicks have ever been.
I guess so, but as a league,
awesome. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care. The Knicks are good.
Well, I respect that. Dude, just being a fan of your team.
This is the Knicks, baby.
To me, Pat, everyone, ratings have been down. People have been trashing the NBA. I've barely been watching. All of a sudden, man, I'm raring to go. I am buying back in.
He's not going to be playing for a while, just so we know. You know that,
Luka?
Right? Yeah, he's still out. I think he's...
Don't get me wrong.
I think he's got... How many? I don't know. 80's 31. Thank you.
31. So, thank you.
I don't know when he was expected to be out. He's been out since Christmas with a calf strain, so he should. Dude. I'm hoping... Again, but he's been out of shape. Rumors. I'm not going to speak on another...
Good morning, B. Langley. Good morning.
I'm wondering when he's going to be ready to go.
I didn't think about that, but I don't care, man. I don't care. Like, this is the drama. This is the excitement that I feel like we were talking on Friday about what rules can be changed. Oh, Silver, he wants to decrease quarter lengths to 10 minutes. No. Sometimes you need a good old-fashioned WWE-esque kind of just boom, just a drama explosion.
Another one that happened last night too.
De'Aaron Fox trade.
Yeah, first of all, the Eastern Conference is just sitting on their hands right now. It's all Western Conference moves across the board right now. Basically, again, there was a player that went from Chicago that they've been trying to trade for.
Levine.
17 years it feels. I feel like I was in middle school when Zach LaVine started getting trade talks.
Walker's saying, if I strain my calf, I still gotta show up. I hear you, Walker. And I don't disagree still, but long story short, now these guys are going to be ready to go for the playoffs. I'm excited. Ben, if you don't mind, I just want to play some of these reactions from around the NBA over the weekend.
Dude, I wish I found that clip of the guys it feels like JFK got shot again. Dude, I was crying, laughing, watching that.
And Walker's right. I don't get paid $50 million. Here's the thing, though.
You pay me $50 million, I'm showing up with a calf strain. I'll tell you
these
that right
are, Krager, I might have to find that one. I didn't see the Ryan Russillo. Ben, you can just feel free to play them as we go. I don't think the audio is important. These are all the reactions around the NBA over the weekend of different players being told about the trade. This is Devin Booker on the bench.
Who has beef with Luka Doncic?
Who does have beef with Luka Doncic and the Mavericks, just turning to his teammate going, what? It cracks me up. These guys could not believe it. I forget there was another player who said, did you see the Luka trade? And they said, Garza? As in Luka Garza, the G Leaguer. My favorite one.
Disrespect foreign player of the year, all right?
Iowa, yeah. My favorite one is the Kevin Durant reaction. Did you see this one?
I don't think I saw the KD one.
Dude, this was also the Suns game. They were taking fans' phones, I believe, of the fans being like, KD, I'm not bleeping with you. This just happened. Handing them their phone with Twitter pulled up in the middle of the game on Saturday in Phoenix. Look at these guys here. Look at Durant's reaction, man. He can't believe that just happened.
Bradley Beal, you're next, buddy.
Oh, I hope so.
Bradley Beal, you're next.
Walker says, I saw a tweet that showed down by 45 at half last night. The Cavs and comments saying,
yeah. Oh, they got Molly Wop.
Which Walker, actually, it's funny you bring that up. Brings me, go to the awkward one, Ben, if you don't mind. This one we need audio for. Did you see the press conference? With the Mavericks GM?
Oh,
no.
When they're about the end of your Lakers tenure, and he's like,
why do you think I'm dying?
He goes, check your phone. Check
this out. Check this out. just can't help but cringe, man.
Jason Kidd's like, yeah, buddy, I quit, by the way. I mean, like, what are we doing? Are you dead? You just traded away my superstar point guard and didn't even have the balls to tell me that you did it.
I mean, that clip is just so uncomfortable because, like, even the GM is like, I don't know what the hell to say. You know what I mean? Like, all right. I just kind of just unpacked everything.
Dude, but, like, literally, I want to know what Jason Kidd thought when he got that phone call. Like, hey, by the way, we just traded Luka. He's probably like, what? What do you mean? Because, again, they said Jason Kidd had no idea.
Steen says it's like backing into a divorce. Walker says you just buried the entire Dallas Mavericks fan base. Johnny, same dude that pushed Curry away from Nike. I didn't know that, Johnny. Wow, that is dude. Listen, I don't want to slander Nico
Under
Harrison
Armour's probably
too much.
like, shout out that dude,
right,
man.
Right. Here's my theory. Right. Here's my tinfoil hat theory that I don't think is that
Smart,
advanced.
as you should.
And not to like take blame away from Nico Harrison, right? Because it's pretty bad. You know what I mean? All things considered, the trade is like pretty damn bad. No matter how you slice it, I think.
I can see a small. Like, if I had to just hone in on one thing, they wanted to go get a big man that could play defense. I don't know why you traded your superstar 25-year-old, but
well, see, and here's why. The Mavericks owner, whoever the new ownership is post Mark Cuban, this is what I think happened. They came to Nico Harrison and said, Nico, we are not paying Luka Doncic. They said, when this contract ends for Luka, I'm just telling you right now, we are not going to spend the money. The money would have been 5 years, $345 million. All right? That would have been the supermax Luka Doncic was eligible for after next season.
yeah.
I think the owner came to Nico and said, I don't care what you got to do. But we are not paying Luka Doncic. If you don't think we can win a championship, and if you think we can get something for Luka, do it. Because like I don't think this was Harrison's decision. I think it was a matter of we refuse to pay this guy. You need to go out. You need to be the bad guy now. Go sit in front of the press conference and explain how you traded like Luka Doncic. You want to keep your job, Nico? There you go. We're not going to talk to Kid. We're not going to talk to Luka. We're going to do this under the radar, and bang, there you go. One team, you said it, traded to the Lakers, didn't talk to anyone else.
Nobody.
It's shocking. It is shocking to me. Oh, man, we got a lot going on here. What is Walker saying? T-Mobile Dallas GM, can you hear me now, kid? No, I can't. You say Luka gone. You lost your mind? Get out of here. No, there is no connection there. Trading a supercar for a total truck? Jeez, Pete. It's like trading Tommy Cutlins for Jada Daniels? All right, Brett, easy with that.
Yeah, I saw that as well, Walker.
Yeah. The beer in hand and then the guy taking it away.
I don't know if that had too much really to play. Again, the rumors coming out, again, rumors. I'm not saying I agree that he's out of shape. Apparently sitting at like 270 plus pounds. They were worried about his cardio and conditioning. Dude, he's Luka Doncic. I think he was going to be just fine. I mean, the guy's here right now, you know? Like, whatever.
Dude, look at Nikola Jokic. You want to talk about a guy who's not in shape? You want to talk about a guy who you can question his cardio? NBA Finals, perennial MVP, possibly best player in the NBA year after year. Doesn't look good.
Possibly?
You know?
I mean, I don't even know. I think he definitely.
Yeah, right, well, there you go. That's what I'm saying. There's an article that just dropped that goes into that stuff, why the Mavs grew frustrated with Luka. Dude can marry the Mavs in the final three. Yeah, Johnny, it's true. It's true.
I mean, if he wanted to come play for the Knicks at 275 pounds, come on down, Luka. We got great food in New York, baby. We'll get you up to 300 if you want, Luka. No problem. No problem.
Yeah. Keep dreaming, man.
Come on down.
Keep dreaming. You know the way that the Dodgers has been opening up the checkbook. There's no doubt Luka's going to be a Laker, I think.
Yeah,
for
that's
plenty
fine.
of years.
I'm very happy with this Knicks.
So, all right, we kind of touched on. I want to circle back to the Lakers, contending for a title.
No.
You think absolutely not this year?
Absolutely not. They don't.
You don't think?
It is a completely different game when the playoffs start. You need to be able to play defense, and you especially have to be able to protect the rim in that conference. You think Jokic isn't going to eat up whoever the hell they put at the 5? Who's stopping Nikola Jokic?
I mean,
he might drop 60 on them. Again, you need Luka and LeBron to combine for at least 35 to 40 each if they're going to win anything in the playoffs. I love the move.
Jackson Hayes, that's a good one. Yeah.
Again, I love the move for the Lakers future-wise. I just think this year it's going to be more like, all right, let's see how LeBron and Luka can play together, and then let's see what we need to build on next season. Because, again, Luka is now the future of the Los Angeles Lakers.
I'll be honest, I don't really think it made them worse this year?
I think they're about the same.
Yeah, okay. And Johnny, well, that's kind of the point I was making. You're saying, okay, Jokic can drop 60 on these guys. There's no reason. And look, I'm speaking hyperbolic right now, but like Luka Doncic can drop 60 any given night, and he does
but
it.
The problem is the guy he's guarding is going to drop 40.
I don't think it's that extreme, man.
It is.
I think it's overblown. I think it's overblown.
He's been all right. So on one-on-one, he has a blown by 46% of the time or something.
not
I saw this
great.
morning.
It's not
Most in the NBA. So more than basically almost half the time he's guarding you, he just gets blown right by him. So now your rim protector has to come help your guard, who's already not a great defender to begin with. I don't know. I just for the defensive aspect of things, I hate it. But for the again. We want to see buckets. We want to see fun stuff. So it makes sense.
Defense, but I
for championship, I don't see it happening this year. Obviously, I mean, hey, but if I'm the Lakers, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm doing that move every day. Every day, I'm doing that move. 10 times out of 10, I'm doing that move. Now you just got to go find a defender.
It kind of the thing with the Mavs, though. I mean, the thing with
gonna come in and save the day. He's got the. By the way, Bronny has the worst field goal percentage in NBA history.
There you go. Check the show sheet. It's coming up in a second.
Oh, does it? I don't have one, so I don't know. I'm just going off the head right now.
But I mean, look, the Mavs, man. I think the Mavs aren't terrible, but it's just
They're
I don't
just
know.
an average team.
If the Mavs got to the finals with Kyrie, Doncic, and Derek Lively, right?
Johnny Facts.
I gotta believe that LeBron, freaking James, and Luka Doncic. Dude, it's LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Why are you acting like they're like all of a sudden buried?
I'm not. I'm just saying
like
the
two of
Western
the best players
Conference.
ever.
I think the Western Conference is that good. Like, dude, I don't see them beating OKC.
I don't know.
I don't see them.
I need to watch more NBA.
They not beating.
I need to watch
they
more
won't
NBA
beat
and then
Denver.
talk to you.
They can't beat Denver. That's a fact. They won't get by Denver.
I feel like the Luka Doncic is almost like Joe Burrow.
The Spurs might be on a little bit of a.
Okay, that's the next question. When the Bengals, they asked the Bengals or Burrow, what's your championship window? He said, as long as I'm here. That's how I feel about Luka Doncic. Like, it's just stupid to trade him.
Very dumb to trade. I'm not saying I would trade him. I'm just saying for the Lakers aspect, I don't see him winning a championship this year because they just need to go get rid. Again, imagine they go trade for a guy that can protect the rim, a little bit like a big man that's great on defense. That changes my whole outlook on the Lakers season.
And who knows, man? I gotta look at, I've just been kind of out of the NBA.
They're gonna drop like 135, 40 points a game though. So
yeah.
If you guys are gamblers, take the over. Every Lakers game, ride the over.
Vegas is gonna be setting them at like 276.
I expect the first game they play together, their over-under is gonna be like 260. Yeah.
Walker says it's gonna be James to Miami. They didn't win immediately. Gonna be 3 years or less.
But they got to the title first year, didn't they? And lost to the Dallas Mavericks.
Walker saying Luka back to what is this Luka back to the Mavs talk? I haven't seen that at all.
That would be the all-time. Dude, imagine that. All right, I'm not saying that's gonna happen. Let's just play Fantasyland. And Luka's like, this was all just part of the plan, baby. AD, I'm coming.
I see what you're saying, Walker, but like
he just lost 117 million. He wouldn't do that. He's probably hates Dallas right now.
Yeah. I would, yeah.
Not the players, obviously, he probably still those teammates, but the ownership and like the GM, he's probably like, peace, dude.
And yeah, you're right. Like, why would Luka sign up for that? And he's losing 116
He's 25
million
years old. He's 25. He's trying to get as much money as he possibly can. He's probably paid. He's probably
what's heck? And Walker said he didn't have a say. That's ridiculous.
He definitely didn't have a say.
So then if he didn't have a say and they screwed him with $160 million,
why would he go back?
On your same logic, Walker, let me throw that right back at you. Why would he have a say and choose Dallas? I mean, that's just a little plot hole there in your logic, Walker.
Manhattan's beautiful, Luka.
Stop
Manhattan's beautiful.
Let's 9:59. Let's get a trivia question up. And let's give away some big cards to start your week here on a Monday. I told you, gave you a little teaser here. Luka Doncic trivia. Before coming to the NBA, which European basketball team did Luka Doncic play for that also has a famous soccer counterpart?
If I don't see 100% of the votes on this right answer, come on.
Your choices?
Benzema.
Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and the Greek team, Olympiacos.
Vinicius Jr., baby.
Those are your four options for what team did Luka Doncic play in Europe before coming over to America. He was a teenage sensation over there in Europe. It's crazy to me that he wasn't drafted first overall. Someone said it's now...
I had some doubt. Just like, all right, let's see what he could do in the NBA. But wow.
Saw a tweet yesterday that said, in a shocking come-from-behind victory, the Atlanta Hawks are the winners of the Trae Young, Luka Doncic trade. This should be an easy one, ladies and gentlemen.
Life, by the way.
This should be an easy one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Taking that one easily. All right, let's start the week right in case it's your first time with us, y'all. 50 card wheel. We're going to get a giveaway up right now. Slab or no slab, we see who wins the giveaway. And then from there, we spin a wheel 1 through 50 and see what card we're winning. The numbers 1, 25, and 50 are your PSA graded slabs. No Doncic, unfortunately, on the wheel today. I would probably lose my job if I put a Luka card on there. Rothschild, don't think anyone ever thought he'd be this good. There was a moment.
Held it.
There was a moment where when he was first coming up the ranks, and people were really hyping him up. But all right, here's the other aspect to all this, Patty C. I was wondering, what this did for. There you go.
My
Max turned it on.
just turns on and off now. So let's see if we can get this thing fully on, chat.
What did this do for the player card comps? What did this do for? And there's 4 players I think we should look at here for card comps here. Obviously, Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis.
Luka Doncic just went to the moon.
But I think in the other aspects here, LeBron James. What did this do to LeBron James?
I don't think it really did anything to LeBron.
And Kyrie Irving. All right, so I want to look at those 4 guys here. And let's start with Anthony Davis here. So Anthony Davis, I took a look at the old card ladder. And Ben, sorry to interrupt, man. If you wouldn't mind pulling the old Anthony Davis card ladder up. What do you think it did, by the way? Let's get a guess. Anthony Davis, what did his card comps do over the weekend after the trade?
I'm going to say went up.
B-Love's saying up. Patty C's saying up. And Walker's saying decrease 5 to 10%.
Bro, why is it
Aaron's saying decrease. It went up. It went up. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't crazy at all. But it did go up over the weekend here. I'm trying to see. What did I put here for the timeline on the Anthony Davis cards? This was, 3 months. So it didn't go up that much, right? It spiked a little bit earlier in the season when he was playing a little bit more like prime AD. He's been a little banged up. But it did go up ever so slightly, which I thought was interesting because it wasn't extreme, which I think is fair, is that I didn't think this move should have had an extreme, total down or total up. But, Pat, what do you make of it? I mean, it's a tiny little bit. I mean, it's definitely a certain spike, but what do you make of it?
Being a part of, the most surprising trade in NBA history, having your name in all these headlines probably makes your card market go up. And, again, he's playing now in Dallas. Not a bad market.
Not a bad market. Just went to the finals.
Arguably, 1A, 1B now with Kyrie, as opposed to definitely being the number 2 in LA with LeBron James. So I could see it because he might, at the end of the day, he might be the star of the Mavs.
I kind of had the same thought. I think that's what people were thinking was, all right, let's say the Mavericks do somehow get on a run now.
They really could. Kyrie and AD are not
right.
People are acting like Kyrie and AD ain't going to do nothing. It's like, dude, those are 2 very good players, and they mesh. Their play styles mesh pretty well.
You got to imagine just his counting stats, his averages will probably
still
go up.
On the roster, too.
Lively's
very
still good
player. They have a good team.
So that's why I think it kind of goes up just a tad. The next guy I did want to look at is Kyrie, Ben, if you wouldn't mind. And Rec makes a really interesting point here. Kind of weird that everybody thinks Luka is going to make chasing LeBron Inc. more expensive. It's not. Luka is contracted to Panini. LeBron is contracted with Fanatics. That's an interesting aspect that I totally didn't even think of, Rack. That's a great point.
Yeah, Luka, Kyrie's had to go up because now, again, 1A, 1B with AD.
Well, Kyrie, dude, the thing about Kyrie, though, that's funny is he's just had a resurgence this entire season.
Yeah,
I think the spark right there, in the middle, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the past year. That's got to be the playoff round last year. Kyrie has just been on a straight upward trajectory, and this trade just added a little bit more to Kyrie. To me, Pat, there's 2 things. 1, playoff success without doing it, and 2, I think maybe more importantly for Kyrie, reforming yourself in the media. Mm-hmm. You got to give Kyrie a lot of credit, man, because I was one of the Kyrie, show up to work. Kyrie, why do you think the earth is flat? Over the last year, he's been a great guy.
First of all, I just want to point out that I was one of Kyrie's biggest supporters when he was drafted in Cleveland.
All right.
Dude.
Show the resume off.
I could not be the only one that was just dude, when Kyrie first came to the NBA, his handles were insane. Dude.
No, one of the best of all time.
He won me over from day one. I was always rooting for Kyrie. Then, LeBron got there. They won, when he hit that shot over Curry, oh my goodness. And then all of a sudden, he started going a little crazy on us. And I've always liked Kyrie. I don't like him as much as I used to, but he's a great player. Like, people forgot how dominant this kid was in it. Like, he was a very dominant player.
Those who were buying the Kyrie cards when Rothschild brings it up, when he was in net, great shout if you were buying Kyrie cards because it is
Nobody wants to buy the team of little brother.
Right, there you go. And
Knicks run New York.
I forgot Klay Thompson was a Maverick. I'll be honest, hand up. Totally forgot Klay Thompson was a Maverick.
I mean, I don't think that moves the needle for me at all.
It doesn't do nothing. It's it's a guy who knows how to win. And Yob says, "What if Mavs get Jimmy Butler?" They can't get Jimmy Butler, can they?
I don't see.
I think they have too much money on the books already. I don't know.
They got
if
a 2029 first round pay now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if salary wise it makes any sense.
It doesn't make sense for them.
Okay.
First of all, him and Kyrie on the same team, man. I would be a fly on the wall in that locker room. They would be fighting each other every day.
All right. So going back to Rex's point here. This is LeBron James. Let's show LeBron James here next on card ladder here. If my memory serves, and I'll see it in a second, I think LeBron went down. Actually, Rex, you bring this up. LeBron
no
went
longer to
down.
start your team.
And I think that's it, Pat. I think that's it. When I saw this, maybe it makes me a casual. When I saw this trade, I thought it gave LeBron a better opportunity to win a championship. But Pat, you make a point. Are people seeing this and saying, all of a sudden, are the LeBron offensive numbers going to go down this year? Let's say somehow the Lakers do go on a run. They do win a finals. Mm-hmm. Not sure that's going to be a LeBron James finals MVP. Not sure that's going to be the narrative when we look back on if, and it's a big if, are people speculating here? Because this is the market. It's speculative buying, speculative selling. Are people speculating if the Lakers do something this playoffs, we're going to be crediting Luka more than LeBron James, and that's why people are kind of selling a little bit right now.
Yeah.
Right?
I would say. I mean, dude, let's be honest. It's Luka's team. LeBron's, 41? I mean, I think LeBron's...
Is LeBron actually 41?
41 or 40?
Is he 40? I think he's 40.
40?
Dude, it's crazy to say. I'm double checking now.
Dude, at the end of the day, I think
40.
he's got, 1 year left in him, if that?
Now, here, playing devil's advocate. Johnny, which stats are you talking about? Playing devil's advocate here. I do wonder if this kind of increases his timeline in the NBA just a tad. Because he did just come out and say he could.
Luka,
he did just say he could play. He said, I know it's going to sound crazy. I'm pretty sure we played this on the show. He did say he could play 6 or 7 more years, but he wasn't going to play 6 or 7 more years.
Bro, first of all, please don't play until you're 48. Like, no one, I don't know if, I mean, that's that. Now we're getting a little ridiculous.
Well. Like, call a spade a spade. He's playing well. The one thing, and who brought it up? Who said it? Someone said, Britt. Yes, I agree with Britt. Buy LeBron now because who cares? 4 years from now?
Yeah, you're right.
If he wins another finals, I know right now people will be like, Luka. But if 4 years from now, it's just going to be another notch in his belt to strengthen the GOAT argument for LeBron James if they are able to win another finals. Is he allowed to use a walker? Give me a break. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting to me. Rex says, let me put another possibility in your head. What if LeBron wanted Luka in LA? He's done what he wanted, played with his son in the NBA. What if he wanted Luka there to take Bronny under his wing? I don't know about that one. There's nothing against Luka.
Let's just call a spade a spade. The kid sucks. He stinks.
Is Luka the guy? Nothing against Luka. Is he the guy you want to take under your son's wing?
Bronny does not.
You know what I mean?
Bronny's a G leaguer. Why are we getting a guy to take a G leaguer under his wing? Who's gonna take Luka guards under his wing? You know, what? Dude, I can't. Dude,
I don't know that one.
First of all, dude, like people were like hyping up Bronny's G League stats at one point, and then he comes to the NBA. His first game, 0 for 6, and then he finally gets 5. To be like, 5-2-2. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. It was like he shot like 1 for 5.
You said 5-2-2 as if it's like a celebrated stat line. Like you see Bronny's 5-2-2 stat line.
For him, that's solid, dude. If he can give you 5-2-2 a night,
yeah.
All right, we'll take it. But I mean, dude, I'm sorry. I just think he stinks. I think he's a bum. Shout out, hey, I mean, he made it to the NBA, so he's got to be like decent. But
here's the biggest one. Let's look at Luka's, man. Let's look at Luka's card ladder. Luka Doncic. This weekend, historic.
Don't want him.
Historic. Oh my God, absolutely not. Luka Doncic, ladies and gentlemen. I know he's one of the biggest chases over the past 7 years or so in the card world, especially in the NBA world. Look at that.
I mean, the Lakers market is the international Lakers market.
Look at Luka Doncic's spike. this weekend, and I think you should still be buying. I would still be buying Luka Doncic, Pat.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that I think 100% Luka Doncic in the next 2 years is going to become the number one star of the NBA. Luka Doncic this weekend, this is the best thing that could have ever happened to Luka Doncic's career. I think this is the best thing that could have happened for you out there who are holding Luka Doncic cards.
Oh, if you're holding Luka Doncic cards, woo!
Did this guy lose $116 million in salary? Yes. But he is going to make so much more than that, I think, in terms of endorsements, popularity. This guy is now the NBA, in my opinion. I don't know who else it could be, to be honest with you. This is the best thing that could have happened to Luka Doncic's career, in my opinion. Britt says, buy Luka in a couple of weeks when he comes back down. Why do you think he's going to come back down, though, Britt? I mean, think about it. I get he's going to be hurt. Rothschild's saying Wemby, and we will talk about that in just 1 second. But that's a good point, Rothschild. I think it's going to be Wemby. It's Wemby versus Doncic, and give me Luka Doncic, honestly. I'm going to go Luka Doncic here, Pat.
Well, we'll see, because like you said, we'll be getting to that in a little bit. Somebody might be getting a ring first.
Really? I don't know, man. Do you think Doncic biggest star in the NBA now, or at least next 2 years?
I mean, outside of Jalen Brunson, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so there's your answer. Absolutely resounding yes.
Well, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, right.
Man runs New York City.
Brunson.
Don't forget that. Hey,
all right, buddy.
We're focused on top three guys.
Keep dreaming, okay? Pat.
We are top three in the East. I know you don't know what that is because I'm a Sixers fan, all right?
Yeah, by the way, did you see the Sixers game yesterday?
No, I don't watch the Sixers. They were I don't do that to myself.
They were up 28 points in the second half against the Celtics, and they lost by 8.
You guys couldn't beat the Celtics? That would have helped out the Knicks, actually.
I was talking to my friends. I was like, oh, Sixers beat the Celtics, I see. And then they lost. But, yeah, that's the life I've been leading here. That's why I'm wearing the old Lakers Hawaiian shirt today.
Yeah, so you gave up already on the boys, huh?
Yeah. Britt said the Sixers are a special kind of special. Absolutely, yes, Britt.
You know what this is?
What's up?
This is karma for Joel Embiid being a scum.
I'm not
and purposely injuring Mitchell Robinson.
I'm not taking the bait. I am not taking the bait.
That's why that man can't stay on the court.
I saw a lot of tweets over the weekend, and I saw 2 trying to put this in NFL terms, what this trade was in NFL terms. Schefter tweeted out, it's like the Ravens and the Bengals trading Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson, basically, and like one of the teams giving up a little bit more. I saw another one. Oh, I forget the other one. It was similar. It was like trading Jamar Chase for. Oh, it was like trading Jamar Chase.
And Justin Jefferson.
Say it again.
Tyreek in a second for Justin Jefferson or something.
Tyreek in a second. No, see that's more of a fair trade.
That's what I thought. I saw that. I was like, actually, you know what?
That's not that bad of a trade. Yeah,
send it.
I saw. The best one I saw. It was the Bengals trading Jamar Chase for Mike Evans and a second round pick.
Okay.
Anyone got any good cross sport comparisons for this trade? Because I was trying to like come up with a good one. Like, what about in the MLB? Is there any kind of MLB like trade for this?
Trading Mike
Soto for Harper.
Mike Trout for Shohei.
Oh no, that is horrible. That's disrespectful to Josh Allen.
That's disrespectful to Cameron Hayward, dude.
Oh, stop it.
What's the disrespect to Cameron Hayward?
Ben's dealt with enough. Please, no more.
I told you, if the Bills made me look stupid, I was jumping off that train so fast, and I jumped off it.
Is there?
Guy can't finish a job, dude.
What a comparison cross sport for this trade over the weekend. I like Rothschild to Soto for Harper. Skeens for stop it, Rex. It's not that bad.
Soto's just a DH.
No, he's not. So is Bryce Harper. He's a first baseman.
Dude, I mean, he can't feel. I don't know.
Bryce Harper?
No,
Juan Soto. Yeah.
I've watched Juan Soto run it full speed in on a fly ball that went to the warning track.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is not the best.
He's got arm strength, I think.
You got a decent arm,
but sometimes not on target.
Dude, I've never seen the way he fields a fly ball. Rothschild, we'll talk about this in a couple months when you get to see it. Every time your heart just pumping, dude. He cannot feel one.
I'm trying to think of another one. I think
Chapman Skeens. That's funny.
I think Skeens is a good like jumping off point. Like
Ellie for Lindor, Ellie for
Lindor. I think Ellie for Lindor is a little more fair.
Yeah, because again, you're getting
They produce about equally right now.
And then Lindor is a superstar, but again, Ellie's just he's that young superstar.
Cincy, I brought up Burrow for Lamar.
But again, I don't know.
I don't love
Lamar,
that one.
Bro,
They're
Lamar
both
is
good.
a multi-time MVP.
Schemes for Chapman is close. It would have to be for another not young. It would have to be for an aging, really good starter. I feel like Racked. It would have to be Schemes for like a really good. That's a good one, Walker. McDavid for Crosby's not bad.
I like that one.
That might be the best one so far. Crosby's really old though.
Schemes for Garrett Cole.
Ooh, that's a good one. Schemes for Garrett Cole is good. Giveaway is running.
Child.
I kind of want to keep doing this comparison thing. This is fun. All right, let's see who wins the slab or no slab though. Soto for J-Rams, not bad. Instagram post. All right,
while you guys run this one, I gotta go blow my nose.
Let's go, Michael Bovo. Congratulations, Michael Bovo. Where's this guy going? Michael Bovo. Congratulations, 125 or 50. Get on the slab. Come on. Hey! Happy Monday! Michael Bovo, are you kidding me? Wow! Gunnar Henderson, Topps Chrome, rookie card, gem, mint, 10 for the free. That's how we start our week.
Good luck time? I think this is like the third slab.
Let's go, baby. Look at that thing. Look at that. Gunnar, gem, mint, 10. Let's go, baby. Michael Bovo. Not familiar. First time I've seen Michael around here. I know. Dude's not even in here.
Second best shortstop in baseball?
Yes. Yeah, second best shortstop in baseball. Bobby's number one.
Just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Walker says third. I'm interested to say who you say is second.
Wait, Lindor, you think? I still go Gunner. Age-wise, I'll go Gunner.
They're right there. I wouldn't fight you on.
I wouldn't say you're wrong if you said Lindor, but in my personal
Dirty Bird. No, I'm sorry. Dirty Bird.
Turner?
Yeah, come on now. No, not Seager either. Not Seager either. My goodness. Ellie 2, get out of here. Not yet.
We all agree, though, Bobby Witt's won,
Bobby Witt's won.
We all agree that? We all agree
100%.
that? I just want to make sure that we all agree.
Michael's not even here. Michael, I guess we're going to have to put it back on the wheel tomorrow again.
Bobby is 5.
Dirty Bird's on crack. I love you, Dirty Bird. Go Birds, but come on. You're on crack if you think that Bobby Witt is 5th best shortstop in the MLB.
5? 5?
Dirty Bird going to the Nick Wright School of Commenting, I believe.
That I can't even put up. Like, that is not even devil's advocate type of thing.
Man.
That is wild.
This is the vibes today are unreal because we've just broken out into a crazy shortstop debate.
Bobby Witt is if somebody came up to me and told me Bobby Witt is a 6th best shortstop in baseball, I'm turning around and walking away.
Bobby Witt's, yeah. No.
I'm like, dude, I can't even.
Dude, Bobby Witt's would. If you told me Bobby Witt's the 6th best.
I love it, Dirty Bird. You got me on that one. I was like,
dude, Bobby Witt isn't even the 6th best player in the MLB. like he's higher than 6th best player in the MLB.
I love it, Dirty Bird. I love it. Gotta get us woken up a little bit. It's like my coffee right there,
guys. If you just bared witness to a Gunnar Henderson Gem Mint 10 rookie card going for the free. Man. Stick around at 10:45 a.m. Eastern. A little less than half an hour. You will have another opportunity for that same exact thing. All right, so there you go. I'm trying to think of another cross-sport comparison. Have you ever? Can you recall a bigger trade than this?
No,
I can't.
Ever.
Only one that comes to mind. Only one is the Jared Goff Stafford trade. And that one to me was just made more sense. Like that trade made more sense to me. It was more fair. I can't think of any bigger trade in any sport, honestly. I'm not a hockey guy. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I wasn't alive for the Gretzky trade. You know what I mean? So I guess I mean,
yeah, for like
Rivers for Manning. But Walker, that was what? That was 2006 or like when they were both rookies?
04.
Like in retrospect.
That was at the draft. They didn't even play
Right. In retrospect, that's a huge trade. But in the moment, I don't think anyone.
Babe Ruth to the Yankees. Yeah, if there's anybody that's like 90 years old in the chat right now that remembers that.
Dude, you have to be 110 probably to remember that, honestly. Like, this is it's just crazy. It goes to show you that there has never been anything like this.
I got the rundown on now.
All right. And then, Pat, you've been alluding to this, by the way.
Well, in 1967, yeah, Rothschild, you were just a small one back then, huh?
Small one. That's one way to put it. And Ben, one more, if you don't mind. Is this damning or a cherry-picked stat? This is what Pat's been talking about all day. I saw this tweet, too, the Bronny James tweet.
Oh, he stinks.
It's ridiculous.
It's not cherry picking if it's. How is that cherry picking?
Oh, because I think, I'm sure.
Look, that's a very known stat as field goal percentage. By the way, I just want to point out, everybody take a look at number 4.
Jericho Sims. There you go. There you go.
Jericho!
He went to Texas, right?
I think so. All I know is that he's a New York Knicks, baby.
So this exact stat here,
Rock, let's go Knicks.
In NBA history, 4,404 players have attempted 20 field goal attempts. Among them, Bronny James ranks dead last.
Is it bad that the 3 guys above him are in black and white pictures, so Lord knows like what was happening back then? Like, dude, they were probably like, that's their. They're playing like pickup basketball games as an NBA game back then.
Jeez, Walker. I'm not gonna repeat it. I don't want to get in trouble, but that's good.
Helen Keller's not even. You guys don't know this, but Helen Keller's a fraud. Not a real person. There's no way Helen Keller's a real person. Dude, she's not real. She was made up. She was a figment of your imagination. You can't, dude, deaf and blind, but she could do all this stuff. Like, get out of here. No. Helen Keller's not real.
I don't even know what to say, Pat. You're cracking me up.
That's not the first time I've mentioned this, by the way. Like, Helen Keller's just not real.
I don't know if I want to ask
Or she lied.
questions.
Or she lied.
You
She was
think
one or
Helen
the
Keller
other.
lied?
I don't think she was both.
She was one or the other.
So how did she learn how to do anything?
I don't know.